My dream is to get on a multi-million-dollar boat to go on the sea and just enjoy the scenes, have fun with my friends. And you talk about it all the time. And somebody come up to you and say, I'm about to go on the sea next week, but I don't have a yacht. I don't have a boat. I just have a cheap little thing that's very good enough. We can experience it. We can, whatever you're seeking in experiencing in that mega million-dollar boat, you can experience it here. If you're seeking the real, you know what I'm saying, peace that you're talking about and enjoying yourself and having a good time with your friends. People most likely won't go, even if it's free. They won't because they just laugh at it. Oh, what I look like going on this thing. I want a specific, I want to be on a boat. I want this, I want that. You purposefully close yourself down just because the material or the tool you want to use to experience that feeling is not available to you. So what does that say about yourself? What does that say to you? You don't really want to feel life. You don't really want to experience. You just want to appear to look in a certain way. So you're outside of life. You're not really living life. I don't know if I explained that right, but if my goal is to be on the sea and feel the breeze and just be relaxed and all that, it don't matter what I use, as long as I can get that feeling that I'm seeking. But people don't seek feelings no more. You know? They like the idea of being luxurious things. And that explains the lack of wisdom in our society. Everybody have access to the same knowledge. Everybody is smart for the same level. And life is not really being lived right. Majority of people are on the same level, think the same. But back then, people used to be wiser because everybody is into different things. And people used to experience life. And through experiencing life, you get a lot of wisdom. So if I'm the type of person that I always want to get on the sea, on a boat, have beautiful scenes on the sea, just feel excited, feel like have fun on the sea and just relax. And I get the opportunity to go on the cheapest boat I can get, talk about something that I learned on that boat. But if I say that, yes, I want those feelings, I want to experience that, but I don't want it on that platform that's floating that I can afford, I can have access to right now, and I want the mega million-dollar boat, there's barely any wisdom in that. I'm on the boat, I'm partying, I'm having fun, it looks good. You're not fully open to the experience. Your attention will be on the boat, how luxurious it is. Many rooms, there's a pool, there's a rooftop. You're enjoying the boat more than you're enjoying the scene, the vibe, inspiration. And if you miss those, there's no wisdom. The trip you took, it's not about you nor the experience. It's about the boat that's expensive. And it explains that people don't even like to repeat the same thing. If you go on a boat this year that's worth $1 million, you already know how that boat look like and how it feels. You don't want to go on that same boat no more. You want to upgrade to a $10 million boat so you can have a better experience. And next year you want to go on a $100 million boat. The next year you want to go on a $1 billion boat. So it's not about the experience or whatever you say it was about, the feelings, the relaxation. It's about the boat itself. You're going to experience the boat itself. The invention, the mastermind behind that boat. What's in that boat? The luxury of that boat. It's not about going and relax, feel good, look at the creation of God, enjoy the sea, free your mind, be present. And I want you to use this narrative on every scenario in life. The word seeking in now, like 2024. We don't live life. We run away from life and we wait for new inventions or new ads or new things to be done just because we want to experience whatever is being advertised to us. You buy a car because it's fast, it's luxurious, it looks nice, you get attention. It's not more so I'm getting this car because it fits me. I'm going to get to wherever I want to go to. I'm going to get my job done. I'm going to be in my meetings on time. I'm going to do that. It's not the reasoning behind people getting things now. It's about what looks good, expensive, like this the engine type, 1,000 horsepower, this the third. It's cool to want things, but I feel like we numbing ourselves down from experiencing life. We just experience things that's not really a part of life, that we just created to be convenient. Like you have a clear path to get to somewhere. That's very important. But instead of focusing on the path and getting to your destination, you focused on how beautiful the road is. And the biggest problem in our society, and that's a big problem, especially in the life of men. Life it's like a university. And I believe life unfolds every second, every minute, every day, every 24 hours, a new unfolding. And to know that you really live in life, if you understand that life is unfolding, Like today, I have to keep up with my sequence of unfolding of life. Whatever comes, I have to be man enough to handle it, to watch it, to be with life, to be present with it, to accept everything that comes. If it's good, and through everything I learned, to navigate that day with wisdom, with control, being present, no matter how hard the circumstances may be. And then I hope tomorrow is a better day that's unfolding for me. That's what you call living life. But people, it's not. They don't keep up with the sequence of unfolding of life. They don't follow that, their own life that's unfolding. The reason these famous YouTubers or famous people are famous is because we are attracted to the sequence of their life, the way it unfolds as compared to ours. Every single day we see them having a headline about a new car. It's always a good story. We keep up with people's sequence of an unfolding. You know, their life unfolds, we keep up with it. Or what are they doing? Are they dropping a new album? Is this album good or bad? We keep up with it. We anticipate what's coming for them because we assume it's always good. And if it's bad, we talk about it. But ours, we don't even know what's unfolding today. We're not even aware that ours is also unfolding just like theirs. We don't have no hope that tomorrow is going to be better. Just because there's nothing that stand out for us in our daily unfolding of life, there's nothing that stand out. So we don't believe ours is unfolding. But the reality is it's unfolding just like theirs. The more you focus on other things or other people or things in general, the more you lose track of your unfolding of life and you miss on the lessons that you can get. So you can be in the mix of all the bad things right now. It's only bad folding today. And I'm man enough to see everything, to stay with everything, to learn from everything, to take those learning to tomorrow with the thought in my mind that tomorrow is going to be better. And if it's not good, then yesterday was a day I went through a lot and I learned a lot. Maybe it's going to help me navigate tomorrow better if it's still bad. And if the day after is also bad, then I have 2 days of bad sequences of unfolding. Then I can use those 2 days and all the things that I learned from those 2 days to make tomorrow easier to understand exactly what's going on. And then maybe the day after will be better. And I can enjoy it and I can understand it. How did it go good? But in 2024, we're running away from real life experiences, emotions and feelings and peace, which is the most important thing to us. Because if you die, your feelings is gone. Your peace is gone. Those are the realest thing, but your money is not gone. But everything is free in reality. Everything has already been experienced and done in reality. But we don't want to experience things. We only want to experience it if we have the things that looks good. I don't want to go on the sea to enjoy myself if I don't have a yacht, if I don't have a boat. But if I go with whatever I can use right now, I still feel the same. I still feel peaceful. The breeze will still hit me on the sea while I'm on it. I still look at the water, the scenes, the sky. If I have a boat, I will also do the same thing. But most people don't even do that because when on the expensive boat, they tend to look at the luxury on the boat. They just want to experience the boat. They don't want to experience life. And if you're being honest with yourself, you can ask yourself, when was the last time I experienced life? And my intention was to really experience life. Look at the sky, just enjoy and feel inspired and learn something. I believe whatever you would want to experience, you already experienced it. You're just not open enough to accept those as really the experience you're seeking. You already experienced everything. You just want it specifically in a luxury way or in a specific way. And once you get there, it don't even hit right because you already felt it, but you numbed yourself down. And now you're forcing yourself to feel it just because you have the thing that you've been seeking. For example, if I always wanted to be rich, to buy a boat, to be on the sea, to experience peace and enjoy my boat, enjoy my life and look at the scenery, look at the sky, just fish, I can do that right now. I don't have the expensive boat, but I can do that right now. On the kayak, on the cheaper boat, I can put woods together to sit on it and just experience it. I don't do it right now. And if I do, I don't open myself to experience. I just be like, nah, this is cool, but I know I'm gonna get the boat one day and I'm gonna do that. But you refuse to feel that feeling. Even though the feeling was there, you got access to it. And the day you get the boat, now you're searching that feeling. It don't come because you're not really experiencing it. You're experiencing the boat instead. So you only feel thrilled because you have the boat and you're on top of the boat and you're enjoying the boat, but you're not enjoying the scenery that you always wanted. And imagine you change your mindset from trying to experience things or only experience the thing that you want in the specific way that you want. You will live life good. You don't have to worry about having whatever is popular, whatever looks nice. I was seeing when Chick-fil-A was popping, it's a chicken sandwich. Many people probably had chicken sandwiches before, but since it's the talk of the town, everybody want to go there because that's what's popping. You're not experiencing, or you're not trying to taste a chicken sandwich. You're just trying to taste, or you're trying to feel what everybody's talking about. You just want to be a part of what everybody's talking about. But at the end of the day, it's just a chicken sandwich. This may not be the best example, but that's why society is going on, like what's going on. You already experienced every single thing you can ever imagine. Now we just trying to re-experience them in a different way. While there's many things that's right in our faces that we're not open to accept, we're not open to grow. We just want to be stuck on the same feelings just because we enjoyed it. Now we want to try a different one. Oh, the Chick-fil-A sandwich was good. There's a new restaurant that's popping right now. Everybody's talking about it online. The chicken sandwich might be better than Chick-fil-A. Let me go try that out. And use that analogy on everything. You had chicken sandwich before, but you want to try this one to get the same feeling, but in a different way. And changed. Chicken sandwich and chicken sandwich. When I had this one, I had this feeling. Now I want to have this one because the store color is different, the name is different, everybody's talking about it, the way they treat their customers is different. Let me try this one. Nothing changed for you. Delivery changed, the way they serve you changed, but at the end of the day, you're still getting the same thing. That's what we're doing. I may have a 2001 Honda Accord. It's a car, I still use it, but I want a newer car, not because I need a newer car, because I want to experience having a car, maybe that's better, that's luxurious. But when I first had my car, I felt the feeling of having a car. And now, I'm still going to have a new car. Nothing changed, a car. I've already been a car owner, but now I'm not at peace with myself until I own this type of car. I'm shutting myself down to live life. I just want to repeat the same patterns, the same type of feelings. Because if you had the money, you can buy a new car every month, you know? And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying why. We don't just refuse to live life. And living life is just exploring all the feelings that God created for us. Good, bad, exciting, sad. It don't matter. Feelings are feelings. And wisdom come through feeling the feeling. Sometimes God forces us to feel negativity. Sometimes God forces us to feel good. But the work is on us to understand, okay, I'm feeling this right now. What do I have to learn? That's wisdom. And next time I feel something else, I know how to navigate. But we don't even want to feel things unless it's the way we want it. I don't want to feel excited about my car unless it's a Lambo. I don't want to feel excited about my trip unless I'm flying first class or a private jet. But I already flew before. I already traveled before. I'm just repeating the cycle, but I just want it in a different way. Why can't we try to explore new things and grow in life and learn new things? And it's not just repeating the same things in a different sequence or in a different way or in a luxurious way. That's not growth. If I'm poor, I experience being on a boat, maybe a cheap boat, and I experience peace. I experience looking at the scene, looking at the sunset, looking at fishing and having fun on the sea. And I end up being rich and buy a boat and still experience that. That's not growth unless I feel things that I never felt before. And most of the time you feel more on achieving you getting the boat. You're not going to get no new feelings on watching the sunset, the sea, feeling peaceful, because you already felt that before. You know, when people get new things, they love it. They liked it that week, that month, and they don't like it no more because you didn't never want it. You wanted that thing because you wanted to experience the thing, not the feeling. You wanted to experience the car, not the feeling. And the feeling is the most important one. And you already felt that many times. You just want to keep repeating the same things. You just attach to the same thing. If you're into cars, all you talk about is car, but you already felt the feeling that a car can give you. Anything after that, you're just chasing the car. You're just going to enjoy the car itself. You're not going to enjoy. You're not going to learn. You're not going to grow to a better human by having new feelings that's deriving from that car. You're only going to feel the excitement of owning that new car and going through the new stereos on the car, the speed of the car, the interior of the car, the color of the car, and nothing more. But if you didn't have a car and you have a car, now you experience owning a car. You feel new feelings. This is my new car. wow, now I can drive. That's growth. But if I had a car and I bought a new car that's more luxurious, I only feel like, okay, I accomplished. I have a car that looks good. It's all about the car. I didn't grow. And I'm not saying this to say that don't chase things, don't want things. I want a lot of things, but I just want the focus to be on me and I want to grow. I don't want to just keep experiencing the same thing in a different body, in a way, like a different thing. I don't associate my feeling to things because it's free. I can go get that right now. How would a rich person feel? I can feel that right now if I wanted to. And one of the way I can make this clear is emotions, peace, and every feeling you can imagine is free. And that's what we're all seeking. Even when you want to be rich, you're not seeking riches. You're seeking the feeling of being rich, of being free from worrying about whatever you need. You just want that feeling. And people talk about the world being advancing away from just having everything for free, feelings, whatever you want to do, you just do it because it's free, to working, getting money, and going back to the free thing. And now we actually got ourselves away from living life for free. When you wanted to go on the beach, you can go for free. You don't have a job. You don't have to have nobody telling you what to do, what not to do. You was your own man back then. Let's assume our ancestors' time. Everybody had things they do. A family of carpenters used to do carpentry. Like, you have a trademark that you do. That's what your family do. That's what you do when you grow up. And it only add up to it. Nothing goes away. It just adds. If my grandfather was a shoemaker and my dad became a shoemaker and my grandpa taught my dad how to be everything he know about shoemaking, and my dad, in his own experience, learned more. So he become better than my grandfather. And my dad teach me everything he know. And it's my turn now. I learn my own through my own experiences, and I become better than my dad. So the family just keep expanding, becoming better shoemakers, and take over the whole world. Till no, if we keep going that cycle, my family will end up becoming the best shoemakers in the world. And we're rich, and we're known for something. And look at all the richest people. They are families. The Gucci brand is family-owned business. Walmart is family-owned business. And these greatest people is family. The founder dies, the kids take over. They die, their kids take over, and it keeps going. And life was free then, but we're in a capitalist world, and we walking away from what we have, and we want to chase into a big spectrum of life and look for something that look appealing. And we forget all these free things that we had in our disposal, all the learnings that we had, and we make ourselves stupid to go learn things that we don't know anything about. While we know that our family have access to all these knowledge in this field, we want to go in this field, and we get caught up. And now we're not in the field that we actually have a lot of knowledge on, and we don't have a lot of knowledge on the field that we're trying to get to, and we lost. And you can't even be free no more because you can't quit that, and you don't want to come back here because you don't know neither. You're in the middle. You can't enjoy yourself. You have to thrive to work to make it happen just to come back and do the free things. You have to work hard to make the money just so you can have a trip on your boat or on the boat to feel free, to feel relaxed, to actually feel alive. So we basically purposefully give up the feeling of being alive to do whatever we want, to work, to make more money, and go back and do the things that's free, which is not working every day, spending time with your family. Just do whatever makes your soul happy. And it's kind of impossible to do that now unless you're rich. And we can't blame the system, we blame ourselves, because we like the idea of whatever society is building. And we gave up what we knew, even though it was not popular. We didn't thrive to make it popular. We didn't thrive to make it profitable. We thrive because everybody's talking about this, it looks good, and we go chase that. And in the meantime, while we're chasing that, while we're not there yet, we can't live life, we can't experience life. Because if we take a week off just to experience life, which was free, then we may fall off. You might run through your money because we purposely gave up the free just to make it worth money to just experience those. Now, free experiences, things that used to be free, cost money to experience. You want to go on a boat to feel, to experience, to be free, you have to pay for you to get on the boat to experience that. But back then, you can just make your own thing and put on the water and just experience it and enjoy yourself. We did that. We caused that to ourselves. You're not rich. You can't take a whole week vacation and feel comfortable and not think about work and just be free. But if we allowed ourselves to stay in that family knowledge that we had, like I talked about earlier, if your family was a shoemakers and you stayed there, and all those ancient knowledge that came down from your ancestors about shoemaking, and you have access to it, you'll never be broke. You may not be a billionaire, but you always have whatever you need. You're always free. You own your own business. And if you're good, people come to you. You don't have to be the person that solves the whole world's problem. You can solve that problem. And with the knowledge that came down to you from your ancestors, it's impossible for you to be a failure in that realm. It's impossible. My grandfather had the knowledge of making shoes, and I have access to all that plus my own. How can I be a failure in that realm? But it's easy to be a failure in a realm that I don't know nothing about. I don't have no control over this new life that I'm putting myself into. No control at all. They tell me what to do, and if I don't do it the way they want to, they'll kick me out, and I can't go back to my old knowledge because I didn't take it serious. I don't have access to that knowledge no more. Now I'm a loser in life. But the moral of this video is just open yourself to experience every feeling, and you don't have nothing to lose. You're just gonna have wisdom. You're gonna understand and keep up with the sequence of your life unfolding. Every single 24 hours, your life is unfolding, and whatever you're seeking is just one day of unfolding away. If it's not tomorrow, maybe it's the next day. If it's not that, maybe it's the day after. If it's not that, it's the day after. Just stay with it. Be present with it. The next moment may be the one that change your life. Yeah, you may be going through a tough time right now, but all you can do is put the good forth. Like, put forth, that's what you get. You're not saying relax and just let God bring everything to you, but stay with the unfolding of life, not other people's lives. People profit from you focusing on their sequence of unfolding. That's why the more attention you have, the more money you make. You anticipate this person's album dropping. You're ready to buy it, ready to do all that, but you don't anticipate your greatest success that you've been seeking, praying for, to just reveal itself in the next moment. Your favorite rapper can tell you, I'm dropping next month. You watch all the promotion videos and telling you this album is about this, it's about that, and you taking it all in, and you anticipate their manifestation, whatever they're trying to manifest, you anticipate, but you don't even know yours. You just wake up, go to work, come home, go back on your phone and check if the album is uploaded. And if it is, you watch the whole thing and you give your feedback. Sometimes your feedback is positive, sometimes it's negative. You don't have no effect on them. As long as there's attention on them, they're winning. But you just gotta look in you. Everybody is smart. It's the same level of intelligence. You just have too much darkness and you're not willing to go in the dark that's in you to shed light to get that wisdom. That's all wisdom is. If you ask me what's wisdom, is going in the dark place in you that you don't use often, that you don't know that you have these knowledge or whatever is in you that you don't know about. You just go in the unknown and shed the light on it and experience the feeling that comes with it and then accept it. And then now you know. All these social media gurus or people that's self-improvement coaches, they don't know no better than you. They're not no smarter than you. They just uncovered gems in them when they was in the dark times. They follow the life sequence, like the unfolding of their lives. When they are thrusted in hard times, which mean in a dark place in them that they're not familiar with, they shine lights and look for what's here for me, what's good, what can I use here to escape from the darkness. That's what wisdom is. I'm in a dark place in my life. I shed light. I look for something that can help me get out. I'm in this hole right now. Do I have a rope in this darkness? I don't know what's around me, but let me shed a light. I get a rope, try to get myself out. And now everybody look at me like I'm wise, but I'm not. All I did is look, and I saw the rope, and I got myself out. When you get out, and you see all these people in the same position as you, you can go online and be like, yeah, you feel down, do this, do that. And when people do it, they become successful and they owe it to you. You didn't do nothing. You just stole them what was in them. You're not smarter than them. They don't have to pay for your course. They don't have to look up to you. You just happen to look and see it. And you told them, oh, you also have this in you. Just look. The people that are willing to look, they see it too. But people are so grateful to other people, but not God. It's already in us. Everything I ever want is in me. You just got to be courageous enough to look and find it. Yeah, you can be grateful for them to drop down knowledge for you to find it, but you don't owe nothing to them. You owe everything to God. That's how I see life. Wisdom, everybody has wisdom. You just uncover it. When times is ugly, you stay with that ugliness and shine light. How can I turn beautiful out of this mess? What can I polish to make it look nice? And once you do that, and you only have that one thing that you can polish, and you can't go dig deep and find the same thing that you found multiple times. You already used yours. You can tell other people you have that in you too. All you have to do is this, that, and the third. And they do it and they feel better, they become wiser. You know what I'm saying? That's what people do to monetize lives. Like all these people, like I have to name drop Andrew Tate. He's not telling you nothing that you don't know. David Goggins, he's not telling you nothing that you don't know. He just went in that dark place and found something. All the videos they make is about making you see whatever is in you that they found in them. But we throw all our money at them. Oh, help me. They can't help you. You only help yourself. And it's simple. All you have to do is look in you through the dark times and find something that can help you. It's simple. It's there. There's no hole big enough that you can't get yourself out of. And if it's big, you have a tool that's good enough to get you out if you look. I can sit here and say things that will make me look wise, but in reality, I'm not wise. I'm just aware. It's a word that's overlooked, or you put a lot of respect on it. Yeah, the respect comes from being courageous enough to look in you while it's hard to look. Yeah, the hero part. But other than that, it's nothing. I didn't have a choice. When I'm in a dark place, I just looked. It forced me to look, so I'm not special, I'm not smart, I'm just forced to look. Like your back is at the wall, you don't have a choice but to fight. And I believe the greatest people in these worlds, those are the situations that made them great. God always put them in a situation where they don't have a choice but to fight. They don't have a choice but to get better. They don't have a choice but to open their eyes in the darkness and find something that can help them. You have that in you, and God been doing it, but he keep refusing to look. You throw your money at these people to teach you how to be rich. You throw your money at these motivational speakers to motivate you while you have an endless motivation in you. You throw your money at all these celebrities that can't teach you nothing. And if they really want to teach you, they can only let you know that. Just look in you. You have everything. You don't need nobody to do anything. Yeah, it can be a tool that God used to make you aware of what's in you, because you refuse to look. You refuse to listen to the guidance. But this person did. And they're making money from just telling you, look in you. And if you're aware of it, you'll feel stupid that you've been wasting your money on people that's only making money from you, taking your money just to show you what's in you. They're profiting. They're using your own gem to make money. Think about it. It's so crazy. It's like taking my own product and sell it to me, and I pay you, and I'm okay with it. That's what people are doing right now. All these people that are selling courses and different type of courses, but I'm specifically talking about people that's telling you, get in the gym, do that. They're just telling you what's in you already. You just gotta look. I can talk about a lot of things, and I'm saying I can sit here and talk all day, but just look in you. You're gonna see that you're already great, and work on yourself. Whatever flaw you see about yourself, fix it. Don't be embarrassed. It's okay to be a different person every single day. People can call you fake until they realize that you're becoming better for a better purpose, for a bigger reason. You shouldn't be the same person all throughout your life. You should always change. I believe I always change. And people can mistake you as a fake person because you act different every time. But that's how you're supposed to be, because we are humans. We don't even know what we are, what's in us, what we're capable of doing. We just uncover and we add that to our character. Our character is already built, shaped, and hid inside of us. When you uncover a part of you, then you start using that part, and you appear to be different in front of other people. And you go deep again, you uncover a different part of you, and you start using that, and people call you different or fake. You just uncovered your real self. You keep doing that till you find your whole you. And I believe that's the process I'm in. I change every day, and my life is up and down. It could look good right now. The next day it could look ugly. I can't make sense of it, but all I know is I'm going to stay with it. This is what's unfolding today. Tomorrow might unfold my dream life, but it's only going to unfold my dream life if I really understand this ugly time that I'm in, and I look in the darkness and find tools that I can use to get myself out. And once I do, I have more resources that I can always use if I ever get back in the same position. But people get in dark places and stay there and never look to get themselves out, and they hate their lives, they hate God. But if you open your eyes, you'll quickly change your mind. This dark place is the most luxurious place for you, the most where all your gifts are buried. And if you look, you'll just be happy that you're in this dark time. When people that's not aware talking shit about you, that you haven't accomplished anything in your life, but you see in that darkness, you just gotta bring it to light. You just gotta use it. It gives you peace when everything seems chaotic. In the dark, it's what people call potential. But I don't like that word because it's not potential. It's there, but it's only for the courageous people to go and use it. So I'm gonna just stop right here. This video is getting long, but I have a lot to talk about. And I don't see these things that I'm talking about as special because I didn't work for it. It's just there. I ain't go and learn books. I ain't go and do nothing. I just enroll myself in the University of Life, in the College of Life, and the School of Life, because life is a teacher. And the type of teaching life teach you is the something that don't age. Every generation can relate to it. The first person on the earth can relate to it. But if you go to school and everything you learn, 200 years ago, people won't relate to it because it's BS. It don't have nothing to do with humanity. But people built life on a feather from the tree of life. And the feather can always fall off when the season is over. You're an IT technician, you're making a lot of money. People look at you like you are very accomplished. But in reality, you built all your life on a feather that can fall off in the winter. Build your life on the trunk because that's the sturdiest part. And that's life. You can erase the internet. You can erase every single thing that we've built that we call modern. But you can erase life. You can erase feelings. You can erase wisdom. And that's the school I'm in. That's the life I'm in. Yeah, okay. You have their own mindset. If your mindset is to be rich and anyhow, you can do that. But I'm trying to build a life that can stay forever in the trunk of life. As long as life exists, whatever I'm trying to build will exist. The path I'm on is relatable to the first person on earth and will be relatable to the last person on earth because I dwell in life, feelings, emotions, learning myself. And I'm a human. And anybody ever walking this earth that's also a human can relate to me because they have whatever I have in me in them. But if I sacrifice my life for all these technological advancement and become so good at it, it's like building my whole life, my whole career, my whole human life on a feather that can fall off right now. But if I focus on emotions, which is a part of life, learning who I am as a man, learning what life is, learning what my purpose is, what I'm supposed to do, then I don't die. So that's the path I'm on.